You hear when people tell you, oh my God, if you work in an organization, just make sure you get everybody's contact. Like, there's this mindset that this is exactly what connection is all about. But that is even far from what connection is all about. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Flip the Socials with podcast. Today we're going to be talking about something that you might have as well thought will not be that helpful to you, but it's definitely going to be very helpful to every one of us. I don't care if you're a business owner, if you're a content creator, whatever you are doing, probably you're selling your services and all you care about is to make you some money. So we always literally just focus on how to make money, how to grow whatever we are doing. But like very few occasions do we really care about networking and building amazing relationships. And that's what brings us to today's topic, to this podcast episode, which is the art of networking and building meaningful connections. And we all know that we have always sometimes, I don't know if anyone can legit relate, but like when I see people at the top having this like clique, having this like circle, I actually like admire it because I'm like, wow, I just really wish I have a set of people I know like that we're like supporting each other, building each other and leveraging whatever connections that we have. I don't know if you have also like felt that way, but the crazy thing is, it's actually like a great feeling, but then we never thought about how much hard work and how hard those people worked for it, because those things that we are seeing right now that is like making us scream that we wanted did not just like come out. Like it's not magic, it's something that people have really worked for. So these people have like built long-lasting relationships, they have like networked, they have really like built meaningful connections as well that we are now seeing today as something really, really amazing. And that's what I'm going to be sharing in this episode. So if you actually want to benefit from something like that, and if something like that interests you, I want to be sharing with you like the art of networking and building meaningful relationships or connections. So in today's interconnected world, the ability to network and build meaningful connections is actually like a very valuable skill that transcends industries and professions. And by networking, I'm not just talking about exchanging business cards or adding contact on social media, because like most of us actually like believe that once you have someone's contact, that person is your connection. You hear when people tell you, oh my God, if you work in an organization, just make sure you get everybody's contact. Like there's this mindset that this is exactly what connection is all about, but that is even far from what connection is all about. So connection is really like an art that involves like you creating genuine and mutually beneficial relationship. So it's not literally about you giving out your contact or having people's contact, because someone can actually have your contact but not give a shit about you. Someone can even have your contact but not pick your call. You can even have someone's contact and call the person and that person does not pick your call, right? So it's not really all about the business card. It's not about having the person's contact. So it's actually about creating genuine relationship and mutually beneficial relationship. Like there will be no networking if it's one-sided. If two people are not coming together to like support each other, then that is not networking. So this networking I'm talking about is really, really very helpful if you actually do it the right way. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you right now. And networking also would help you to like, build beneficial relationship, which can also lead to professional growth. It can help you grow your personal development, help you like build everlasting, no, let me not use the word everlasting, but like lasting friendships. Like let's look at who will I talk about now? Celebrities. You look at the likes of Davido, Wizkid, or you look at these people into career, Tony Elumelu and others. You look at the Dangotes. All these people like have built connections. They have a relationship, you get, that they both cherish. And if you check it out, for it to work, both parties are really, really benefiting from that. So whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned professional or even a student looking to forge your path, for you to master the art of networking and open doors to countless opportunities, opportunities. You have to take what I'm about to tell you into consideration. So the first thing you should consider is authenticity. Being authentic is actually key. Like, being authentic forms the foundation of like having meaningful connections. Like, when networking, approach interactions with a genuine desire to learn about others. Like, you don't just have the obsession of like you just want to go and benefit from this person. You should have the desire to like learn from other people, know what they are doing, share your own experience and share your own ideas. People can sense when you are being real, when you are being authentic. And when you are being fake, I don't think anyone really wants to like associate with someone that is not original, because it will not really make sense. They just know that you're being awkward and you're not being real. So people love when you're being very authentic and when you're being real. So that's the first thing you should consider. And the second thing you should consider is building bridges and not island. Oh my God, like, effective networking is about creating bridges between people and ideas, experiences and resources. Like, it is not just about what someone can do for you, because most times we are really obsessed with what can this person do for me. It is literally about what you can also offer them in return. That is why I said there will not be any networking when one person is the only one like supporting the other. It has to be two ways. Seek opportunities to provide value and assistance without expecting immediate return. So like, this is why building bridges and not islands is really, really important. So the third thing you should consider is active listening. I don't know how to like really talk about this, but listening is actually like a very good skill. Some people it came naturally for them, while some have to like cultivate this habit. So one of the most underrated networking skill is the act of active listening. When you are listening attentively, you will gain insight into other people's needs, goals, and challenges. So this knowledge will help you tailor your interactions and collaborations to be more impactful and relevant. And you know, now when you are listening, like, you get to know more. That's why they always say that most listeners are the smarter ones. You get me, right? That does not mean people that talk are not smart as well. So the fourth thing you should consider is diverse connections. This is really important because like diverse connections, okay, let me talk about this. First of all, don't limit your networking efforts to people who are just like you, because most times some people that have already started networking believe that the only people they can network with is people in their niche, people doing what they are doing, people like that are like them, people that are sort of like similar to them. No, it doesn't work that way. So please do not limit your networking effort to people who are just like you or is in your exact field. So make sure to actually build a diverse network which exposes you to different perspectives, cultures, and ideas which can spark innovation and creativity. Like, this is what I was even telling a friend that was last week. Like, when you are relating with people that are into different things, that are doing what you're not doing, it will like give you insight on something you literally have no idea on. So that is why in networking, you don't just limit yourself to like, network with only people that are doing what you're doing or people that are similar to you. So the fifth one you should really, really consider is quality over quantity. It's not about having the most contact. It's literally about having the right contact. As I said earlier, like, most people are just focused on, okay, I have this person's contact, that means I've networked with them, which is totally wrong. So like, you can have 1 million contacts and that 1 million contacts would be useless to you because they are not the right contact. So instead of just having a random lot of people's contacts, focus on having the right contacts that will literally impact your life and you can as well impact your life. So focus on cultivating a smaller circle of deep, meaningful relationship rather than as in having a vast number of superficial connections. Like, make sure that, okay, this is my own opinion. Like, I'm not this person that believes in having like 1,000 connections. Like, even if the connections I have is just 5, I want it to be like quality over quantity. I want it to be legit. I want it to be like amazing. So the 6th you should consider, this is not the last, but I'm almost wrapping up this episode. But the next thing you should actually consider is follow up and nurture. Building connection does not stop after an initial meeting. Let's say you just met someone now, introduce yourself, the person introduced themselves, and you guys just had a quick chat. The connection does not have to stop right there. You have to follow up. Like, it's very, very important that you keep the relationship alive. Send personalized messages, share valuable insights, and invite your connections to events or whatever activities that will be like mutually interesting for you guys. So the last one you should literally consider is face-to-face interaction. And this one, not everyone has the privilege. Like, a lot of people have actually like networked and built meaningful relationship with people that are from like, faraway countries, far from each other and all that. So it's not literally everyone that has the ability to see each other face to face. But if there is any need, if there is any opportunity you have that you can be able to like meet your connection, meet people that you're already networking with, it will really, really be amazing. Because yes, talking over the phone, chatting is also nice, but then meeting someone in person will give you an entirely different feeling, and which is so freaking amazing. So while digital platforms are really incredibly convenient, in-person interaction will still hold immense value. So make sure to attend conferences, workshops, networking events, and meet people face to face. This is also another way of like, networking and meeting people. And these encounters often leave a more lasting impression, like, and make memories for yourself. So right now, run with all these tips that I just listed right now, because if you actually like impute all of this thing into like what you're already doing, it will really make it easier for you to build more meaningful relationships, start networking, and to grow your connections. I hope this episode was really, really valuable to you. Stop limiting yourself to just knowing a few people around you and just focusing on making money. Networking is something that you work on right now that would always come with a lot of benefits in the nearest future. So go out now, network with people, meet people, like, help people, and also get helped as well. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.